Speaking of upgrades, Intel is saying goodbye to Celeron and Pentium in laptops. This week, Intel announced that they would be saying goodbye to their popular Celeron and Pentium branded processors in 2023, at least in their laptop parts. In a recent announcement, Intel is seemingly looking to streamline their processors to a single Intel processor for low-end products, with the core processor brand sticking around with multiple tiers for their mid-tier products in their mobile stack. Though this change has not been announced for desktops or embedded parts yet, it seems likely the move in this direction as well, as mobile is Intel's leading consumer market. Gerard, I know I had an Intel Pentium processor in my desktop when I went to college. What are your thoughts on this? I mean, I just remember the jingle and the commercials and stuff for this. What are your thoughts on this streamline?
That's what I thought of. Listen,
Yep.
I'd be lying if I didn't say the old PC tech in me is heartbroken. But no, honestly, jokes, it's an incredible announcement. And from someone who has troubleshooted so many issues, again, that's where I got my start in IT. For a lot that don't know, is I started as a PC technician and worked my way up. So, I've seen the evolution, from the P2, the P4 processors to, all of these, but it's an incredible announcement. It just continues to show what Intel's doing, and they do what they do best. That's take it to the next level, evolve their brand and the products. Now I know this says it's only pertaining to laptop parts, and they didn't announce anything, but don't be surprised in a matter of time. You're going to see those changes across a slew, if not all of their portfolio lineup. I do see that over a matter of time, because the thing is, if you could stream a top tier chipset for a fraction of the cost and still maintain that high level of quality and performance, why not do it? Right. The key takeaway right now of those two is the standpoint is their clock speed. So if you could merge those products, get the best of both worlds in essence, and kind of rebrand it under a newer brand, it'll be interesting to see because Intel is usually not one to switch their brands. I mean, they're a household name, at least for from a technology standpoint and for the average consumer. You're going to see that a lot more, but it'll be interesting to see the lineup. And look, I'll be looking for the benchmark scores, because for me, I'm old school. I had a stack of 50, computer magazines, and I'd be looking at all those and comparing the benchmark. Same thing with the AV software. I'm that guy. I'll look at it and be like, I see it. Okay, that's great. I've read about it. Now I want to test it. So we're really going to, see how that pans out there. I think it'll be interesting for them, and, we're going to see what comes of it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Strangely enough, I had an old Pentium laptop that was about the weight of 2 bricks. And
Yep.
I don't know why I even was holding on to it. About 2 weeks ago, I actually plugged it in and it actually restarted. So, again, you think about that. It had no power on it for probably 5 years and it still restarted, right? So aside from, people that are really into gaming, or people that are into unbelievably, I was going to say uber fast, but based on their last news story, maybe not so good. But people that are interested in extremely high performance and calculation speed and things like that, is fast enough good enough? Most of the chips today are more than fast enough for what we're trying to accomplish. It'll be interesting to see if Moore's law continues to expand at the rate that it's expanded as time goes on. So, yeah, and there's all kinds of amazing things coming down the road. But yeah, farewell to the Pentiums and the Celerons. Oh, well.
You had a good run.
Yeah, they did.
A good run indeed.